to wrap.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now a look at the stats for him.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now look. Look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Wilson, Champ out there with the man. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's the machine in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, we've got Clutch. He's out there with the closer. Maker out there with Connect. And it's Mobo in at the 4 slot. How many games do you need to play, Greg, before you know who you are as a team?
I think you basically know already your identity, the pace you want to play at. Obviously, the development of the younger guys and your chemistry is always ongoing.
Pass to Maker. Knocked away. Here's Wilson. Here's Champ. Rebounded by the Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from it.
Pass to the Mayor. Here's the machine. Here's Gilbert. No good on the triple. First quarter, just over a minute played. Connect with it. Lakers passing it around. Lions the pass to make it. Driving in. Count that one.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Champ. He just could not put it together in that loss to Orlando.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Now, here's Maker. And it's the machine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pass to Mobo. Here's the closer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
I mean, he fakes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Siakam outside. Here's Champ. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Clutch. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against San Antonio. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Siakam outside. To the wing on the left. Pass to Champ. Shoots a fader. Here's Wilson, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And that ties it up.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free T-shirt. Let's hear it, fans!
November. Let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2-3 here to start off the game. There's the screen. Clutch. Good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Picked his pocket. Pass to the closer. Shot from the top of the key. Wilson grabs the board. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Orlando.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
The Lakers with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Lakers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Lions taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. And here is Los Angeles now. Philadelphia able to drain the three, and it goes down 2 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
They set the pick. And it's the machine missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The closer passes to Maker. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Why don't we take this chance now to show you the most active wing defenders in the league? These are this season's steals leaders. At small forward, look at the machine. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
He is a pest out there on the wing. One slip of concentration, one careless pass, and he'll be going the other way.
Well, the combo of quickness and smarts is what he's got. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to come up with another small forward who makes as much of an impact with his defense as he does.
Lions. First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for the 76ers. Number 1. At the line for 1.
Lakers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Maker. And the layup is good.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's the machine. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Orlando. Hits the three-point bomb. The machine's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
All right. And a moment here to look at some of the stats for the mayor. Averaging about 18 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
And there's a whistle. That goes on the bodyguard. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Here's Clutch. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Pass to Mobo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Here's the mayor following the bucket by the Lakers. There's the pick. Front pass the arc. No good on the shot. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Now, here's Maker. He's guarded closely. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And in their 2 matchups last season, they came up empty both times. Not really too shocking when you see how they fared overall.
Exactly. I mean, when you lose as much as they did last year, you'll get beat by teams that aren't playoff powers.
Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Maxey's checked in for the 76ers. And so it's the Lakers with it. They trail by 1. The closer, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Champ, the pass to Randall. And And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the 76ers making a change here. Ivy's checked in. Lyons the pass to the closer. And he drives in. Maxey grabs the miss.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
The 76ers shooting the ball at a 46% clip to start this game out. Pass to the Mayor. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Lyons the pass to the closer. Fires for 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Pass to the closer. 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles with another miss.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And they pick up 2.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Here's Lyons. No good again that time. The 76ers leading by 5. Here's Gilbert. Offline with his 3. .116 left to play in the first. Clutch, good.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Here's Maxey. Off target from three-point range. The Lakers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Wilson inside. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Wilson's got his second basket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Pass to Williams. Here's the closer. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. The closer's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Philadelphia shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. No one near Randle as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at this. scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
They've got Washington. Maker out there with Williams. And it's Kyrie Irving. Ivy passes to the machine. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And for Philadelphia, Toppin is out there with Randall. Then it's Ivy. Then it's the machine, and it's Maxey in at the point.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And for the Lakers, Washington out there with Maker. Then it's Williams. Then it's Kyrie Irving.
Check out Maxey with the throwdown. Boy, he can get off the ground quick.
Here's Irving. Maxey grabs the miss.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Lets it go with the three. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. Connect, he's checked in for P.J. Washington. The 76ers also with a sub. Siakam's checked in. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Irving dishes to Williams. Pass to Connect. Now Williams. Now Maker. Basket good. Maker's got 6 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Releases from 15. Another miss by Maxey. Los Angeles trails by 5. Williams kicks to Maker. Back to Williams. Cuts it 5 from 18. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for the Profits. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Ivy passes to the machine. Hits the layup in for the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the 76ers lead by 5. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for your Los Angeles Dancers.
Brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Irving. Pass to Williams. Back to Irving. Six to shoot. Going inside. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Maker.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
Randall passes to Maxey. Here's the machine. Wide open look. Rebound by Williams.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's Irving. Pass to Maker. Ivy defending. Maker with the ball. Randall on him. And the basket by Maker. Maker's got 12 in the game. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and rolls.
That one drops. He ties it up. The Mayor is checked in for the 76ers. Second free throw, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Siakam. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam, Clark, has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Now, here's Maker, covered by Siakam. Maker kicks to Washington. The shot comes out. Good D by Siakam. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Stolen by Connect. A closer, that's good. The closer's got 10 points.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Irving against Maxey. That one drops for him. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Maker with the ball. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And there it is for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Pass to the Mayor. Pulls it from 20. And he gets the jumper to drop. The Mayor's got his 3rd basket of the night. Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Right wing. The closer passes to Maker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's the Mayor. He has 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he's got his first free throw of the game. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Obi Toppin's checked in for the 76ers. Champ comes in for the Machine. And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Pass to Connect. outside Robinson. Here's the closer. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. The closer's got 12 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And he makes good on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Gilbert passes to Champ. Fires the three. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Pass to Clutch. 5 to shoot. Here's the closer. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Champ. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Robinson pulls it in. Los Angeles trails by 3. Pass to Clutch. Here's Connect. Toppin covering.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Maxey finds Toppin. Here's the Mayor. Up top, Maxey. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Pass to Robinson. Connect with it. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Clock at 6. The closer, that's good. The closer's got 6 in the quarter.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The 76ers are gone. 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. In the corner, it's Toppin. Drills the three-pointer. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Well, making threes is vital for Toppin. Developing his stretch big skill.
There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Clutch can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the 76ers. The bodyguard comes in for Toppin. And the machine subbed in for Maxey. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Siakam outside. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. The rebound by the closer. The leaner. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Philadelphia ahead, leading by just 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. Some real doozies on that list. Which are you looking forward to, Shaq?
I'd rather not say, Ernie. I don't want to make the other teams feel left out.
You know, come on, AJ. It's like children. You can't pick favorites.
The level of caring and sensitivity on this set, it's never been higher. Either that or we're just taking this segment off.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from the Machine.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Philadelphia shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The Mayor is out there with Champ. Then it's the Machine. Then it's the bodyguard. And it's Siakam in at the power forward. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilbert. Hands it from downtown.
3 points.
The Mayor's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Philadelphia.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Lyons the best of the closeout. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint. Here's Gilbert. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's the screen from the high post. Rebound by the 76ers. The Machine's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Siakam's shot is off. Los Angeles trails by 7. Pass to Mobo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Lyons. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Clutch has got 12.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Champ. Here's the Machine. No good from outside. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
3rd personal foul.
Well, every team needs rebounding. Let's check out the league's top rebounders. You look at the bodyguard, a terrific rebound, 5th overall.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to the Mayor. Here's Champ. Lets it go. Buries the jump shot. He has 7. Los Angeles trails by 5. Here's the closer. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Philadelphia leading by 3. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's the Mayor. 13 points in the game. The rebound by the closer. Pass to Maker. Connect with it. To the middle. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wilson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Gilbert. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. The Mayor's got 15 points.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
They set the screen. Here's Maker. Nails the baby hook.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Here's the machine. It's good from long range. And the 76ers lead by 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Pass to Clutch. The baseline jam. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Off target from outside. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Now Maker. Pass to Clutch. From downtown, it's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Champ, the pass to the machine. And here is Siakam. Now here's Wilson. Here's Champ. Open jump shot off the mark.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Pass to Clutch. Back to Maker. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And that one misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's the machine. He's got 18. Pass to the man. Launches a 3. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Here's Mobo. Here's Clutch. He's got 17. And that one is hammered home. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Pass to the man. There's the pick. Cranes the 19-footer. The Mayor's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but, hey, you take it when it comes.
Here's Mobo. He's defended by Randall. Here's the closer. That 3 off the mark. outside Wilson. It's tipped. It's stolen by Maker. Here we go, one-on-one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fourth personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Lakers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And Philadelphia making a change here. Maxi's checked in, and so he hits both. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Shoots. The Mayor, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting an efficient 53% from the field. A closer, that's good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Lakers. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. Right side, Maxey. Rebounded by Maker. Maker's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Takes the 13-footer, and there's another one for the Lakers.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Randle outside. Maxey kicks to Randle. Six to shoot. There's a screen. Fires from deep. And Clutch pulls it down. Lakers leading by 5. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the Machine, one of the top intimidators in the league, a fierce shot blocker.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
Yeah, they really do make up the perfect blueprint of a strong defender at the 3 spot. Combining the ability to defend on the floor and in the air.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on a season, and a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9" and 7-foot guys. Special.
Clutch, good. Clutch has got the lead up to 8 now for the Lakers.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Pass to the Machine. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got 5 points so far.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Irving, a screen on Toppin. Maker. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia trails by 6. Here's Randle. Pass to the hoop.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randle's most dangerous.
Maker with the ball. Toppin's there. And the dunk by Maker.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And he makes that one. And it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to the Machine. Fires from 14, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The Machine's got 20 points.
You can see how Maxey has developed as a facilitator. This coaching staff has a lot of trust in him.
There's a screen by Williams. And finished off by Maker.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Here's the Machine. Good on the three-point shot. The Machine's got 8 points in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Lakers lead by 5. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Fight through it, okay? We got to screen better, play with more pace, all right? Just for 5 minutes. Give us 5 hard minutes, okay? Hey, next play is run hard. See how they play it.
And the coach wants some energy here.
I mean, it's going to... come down to who wants it more, point blank, and Coach Lue is trying to up his squads aggressively.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got the closer. P.J. Washington is out there with Connect. Then there's Irving, and it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Randall no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Now Connect. Serving a screen on Ivy. Here's the closer. Rebound by the 76ers. And here's Ivy. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Connect picks one up.
And you know, you look at guys like Randall who don't have that eye-popping athleticism or length. But pump fake is a great equalizer.
Good on both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Outside Irving. Pass to the closer. Back to Irving. Here's the closer. Bank shot. No good. Randall passes to Maxey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, second.
Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Offensive rebound. There's the closer, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The closer's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Inside, Williams. And he banks in the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Mo Wagner's checked in for Julius Randle. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Maxey. Up and in on the way.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Wilson, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Mobo. From Irving for 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Well, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
Gilbert passes to Wilson. Rebound the Lakers. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Pass to the closer. A 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. The closer's got 11 in the second half.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Now Siakam. Here's Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Mitchell Robinson. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it. But I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success will certainly continue to keep that pipeline going.
Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Mobo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First free throw is good.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
He hits one, then this is the second attempt from the free throw line. Philadelphia trails by 8. Champ, the pass to the machine. Down low, here's Champ. Robinson with the block. Connect with it. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Julius Randle's checked in for the 76ers. There's the closer. In the corner, it's Maker. Pass to the closer. Pulls up, high post, and good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. The closer's got 9 points now in the quarter. Randall outside. Puts up a three. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from the machine.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Lyons. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
There's the drive and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
5th personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for your Lakers.
Free throw good from Maker, and the Lakers making a change here. Connects checked in. Siakam is checked in for Philadelphia. The Mayor comes in for Champ. Philadelphia trails by 8. Wilson the pass to the machine. Pass to the Mayor. Shot clock at 5. Over Maker. And that one goes long.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And the dunk by Maker.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside, Maxey. Siakam outside. And he's good on the free ball.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Lyons the pass to the closer. And stolen by Siakam. Maxey looking it over. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The Prophet really making a difference.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Chance checked in for Maxey.
Number 20. Number 20.
Lakers on D. Here's Champ. It's blocked.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Out to the wing. Maker passes to Lyons. Here's Mobo. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Champ, the pass to Gilbert. Puts one up from 19. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. The Mayor's got 11 points here in just the second half. Pass to Maker. Connect with it. Takes the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wilson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's the machine missing. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Lyons. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And it's the machine missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
A shot by the closer, no good. Gilbert passes to Wilson. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Clutch. to end the cold streak. They get it back. Over to the wing. Maker, no one around him. From outside, off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Champ. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so Siakam will bring it up for the 76ers. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who would go to the line. That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And what's their best move at this point?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Gilbert passes to Siakam. No good from three-point territory. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Team is in the foul.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. But Trey and Maker sends it back.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Gilbert. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in the first round. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. Little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man, with a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, the Prophet.
For my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting, I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Here's the starting group for Portland. And it's Slim in its shooting guard. And for the Magic, Banchero out there with Risacher. And it's prime time in at the 1. Stan, in terms of style of play, these teams are very similar.
Well, Brian, look, there's great shooters on both sides. And it's really tough to stay connected to those guys defensively because of how much they stretch the floor with their incredible shooting range.
Going to put a lot of stress on the defense, these two. And so off the tip, it's the Magic. Here's Dub. The 3 is up. Kept alive. Shot's good by Garbage Man.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Here's Wolf. Pass to Slim. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Hopkins taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's Primetime. Pass to Dub. Launches it from deep. Newton pulls it in. Here's Wolf. And we're about a minute into the first. Newton, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Primetime. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. And they get it back, and Banchero gets it to go. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Newton. He drops it from range. Newton's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Wolf. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Goes back up, and there's the rejection.
No real surprise there. Banchero's blocks are something we're getting used to seeing.
Pass to Risacher. Lets it go from deep. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Timeout called, Portland.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go.
since we have a second here, let's see which teams have dominated the offensive glass and second chance opportunities this season. Portland, number 1.
This team has just been a menace on the offensive boards. They chase down their shots and work hard to make sure there are no wasted possessions.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Wolf. Pass to Slim.
Magic foul. Number 7.
Dorsey, he's checked in for Orlando.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Orlando, number 27, Dorsey.
Here's Kamari. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Clock at 6. Pass to Wolf. Again, the miss by Portland.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Here's Dorsey. No good on the 3. For Portland, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Wolf. Fires the 3. Slim misses. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Primetime. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And when it comes to establishing rotations at this stage, Stan, what's something you're zeroing in on?
Well, you're just trying to figure out which lineups work the best together and trying to develop not necessarily a starting lineup, but a rotation that works for you, and especially trying to determine what's your closing lineup. When it's on the line, who do you want to go to?
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. So it's Portland now, trailing by 5. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Wolf. A shot to stop the run, and he makes it.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Here's Dorsey. No made baskets yet. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You've got to contest the shot better than that.
Here's Wolf. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. And it's rejected. Oh, it's stolen. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Primetime. Here's Rizachet. Then Carroll the screen. Here's the 3. Hauled in by Brown.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And there's the lob. It's picked off. Here's Kamari. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Brown passes to Wolf. Here's Newton, guarded by Banchero. 6 to shoot. Here's Wolf. Cans it from the wing. Orlando leading by 4. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Dorsey. Here's Garbage Man. Banchero right side. 5 to shoot. Prime time passes to Banchero. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Wolf passes to Slim. Brown. Orlando with the rebound. Garbage Man's got 4 rebounds now. Newton pulls it in. Portland trails by 4. Out left to the wing. Fires from deep. Here's Brown. Great D that time from Banchero. For Orlando, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Garbage Man. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Timeout called, Portland.
And now, your Orlando Music.
Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, now we have a moment. Let's take a look at the rookies putting up the best field goal percentages this year. Here's Wolf. Pass to Slim. Releases. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Orlando leading by 4. Here's Dorsey. The 3-ball. That shot missing.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Knocks down the long J.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Driving in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
That's on Scoot Henderson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Orlando shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls for him. So both teams making some changes here. And so he hits both. Portland trails by 3. Out to the right wing. Here's Newton. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Henderson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And that's just Henderson disregarding the defense. It's a physical lead.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
Henderson hits them both. The Magic have got 6 of 14 in so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Dorsey. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Dorsey's got 8 points.
Sharp assist by Suggs, capable of running your attack.
And here's Henderson. He had 9 points in his last time out.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Garbage man passes to Suggs. Here's Dorsey. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Here's Newton. He's got 5. Fires the 3. No good that time.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
A minute 4 left in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Klingon. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Newton. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Klingon. Here's Newton for 3. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so it's Orlando earning this break in the action, up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
On the court right now for Portland, we've got Klingon. Scoot Henderson out there with Sharp. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Newton at the small forward position.
Well, you see the potential Sharp has on plays like this. Just a ferocious scorer who fights through tough defenses.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting 1.
One shot.
All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson Ja Morant. That would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Garbage man passes to Suggs. Here's Dorsey, guarded by Sharp. Shot is up. Portland with a rebound. And this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Dorsey. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, it's good. Dorsey's got 13.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Now here's Sharp over to the left wing. The closer passes to Avdia. Connects from downtown.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Orlando leading by 4. Here's Dorsey. He's got 13. Going inside. Yep, that one goes. Dorsey's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
It's Avdia on the wing. They set the pick. That one is off. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
34. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Risache, he's checked in for Orlando. Kamara, he's checked in for Portland. So he gets them both.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Out to the right wing. Back to Sharp. The 3. Another 3 for Portland.
It took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Pass to Cartwright. 3-pointer. And Clingan pulls it down. Portland trails by 5. And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Greg.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively, but took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Well, when you get that kind of look inside, you have to capitalize.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
At the line for Orlando, Cartwright, shooting 1.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. 8-point game. Pass to Slim. Back to Henderson. Fires for 3. Newton can't get it to go. For Orlando, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Cartwright gets the bucket.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Timeout called, Portland.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your hot star. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Magic, right now, 5th in the division, right in the middle.
And looking at Orlando, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Newton. Orlando with the rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Oh, a really deep three that time. Dorsey's got 18.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Henderson outside. They set the screen. Here's Newton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And it just seems like shelf life for head coaches gets shorter and shorter. Stan, even winning coaches aren't safe.
Yeah, even the teams in the top 2 or 3 of their conference are sometimes opting to make a change. In that kind of environment, it's a challenge to coach with any real authority.
First free throw is good. Portland making a switch here. Good on both.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Pass to Cartwright. Shots blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Shot clock at 5. And there's the screen. Here's Dub. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. And the Magic lead by 14.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Wolf over to the wing. Here's Newton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
And he drops the first.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
And he can't hit the second.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Portland trails by 13. From 12 feet, Wolf, good. Wolf's got 6.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Pass to Cartwright. There's a screen. There's the triple. Newton pulls it in. Newton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Wolf. To the middle. Here's Slim. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Orlando leading by 11. Pass to Rizachet. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-ball to go. He has 6.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Newton. The rebound by Garbage Man. Garbage Man's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Blocked. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA wants to ensure that every team has a shot. Commissioner Adam Silver said, we want parity of opportunity. People aren't interested in seeing teams buy championships, and we've made progress. In the long term, we're better off with more competitive fairness among all of the teams.
That's true. It keeps everything interesting. Thanks, Allie. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Here. Carter's checked in. Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. Here's Cartwright. 6 points for him. Pass to Dub. And here's Carter. Here's the 3. Prime time. Can't get it to go. Here's Wolf. He's got 6. And this is what the schedule looks like for Portland. On Sunday, then on Monday.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan as it should be a close one.
Sohan's checked in for Carter. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. Orlando leading by 12. Here's prime time. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Dub. Sohan outside. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. The 3 is up. Avdia pulls it in. Portland trails by 12. Henderson outside. Here's Wolf. Beyond the arc. Buries it from 3. Wolf's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And Sochan gets it to go.
Well, we're seeing the progress on Sochan's jumper. Hard work in the offseason paying off.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left in the second. Here's Slim. And his fourth make of the day in 10 tries.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Dub. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Pass to Cartwright. Here's Primetime. From downtown, Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Henderson scanning the floor. 1:10 left in the second period. Wolf can't get it to go. Orlando leading by 10. Primetime passes to Dub. No good on the triple.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Pass to Wolf. 40 seconds left in the first half. Off target on the 15-footer. Cartwright. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Denny Avdia.
At the line for your Magic, Cartwright. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Soe makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Portland trails by 11. Pass to Newton. Knocked away. 2 seconds separating the shot clock in the game clock.
Wow!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Portland's shooting just around 47% in the second quarter. Here's Wolf. He's got 9. Pass to Newton with 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Orlando in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days?
It's different, that's for sure. Now, if you're watching TV, you know, it jumps out at you. But the players on the court don't even notice it.
That's because you're always looking up at everybody. Kenny always knew what the floor looked like.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Trailblazers.
They've been shot out of the gym. Even when they do extend their defense, it doesn't matter. I don't know what the remedy is.
I got 3 words for you. Elbow sandwich.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Portland trails by 13. We got Risache. He's out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Dub in at the 2. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Here's prime time. Pass to Banchero. Misses the 3. So it's Portland now. Here's Newton. Takes the 3. Slim with a bucket. Slim's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Been growing up in California, Stan. When did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time. And I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. Portland trails by 11. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. The closer passes to Slim. That 3's off the mark.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Here's Dub. Inside. Shoots from the right block. Prime time. Can't get it to go. And Portland's shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Wolf passes to Slim. Six to shoot. Here's Wolf. And the basket by Brown. Brown's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Timeout called. Portland.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Elite Squad.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Trailblazers, here to start, they're on solid ground, standing 6th in the conference.
When I look at Portland, we'll see if they can up the ante down the stretch. They still have a lot of work to do in order to rise to the top.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
Wolf passes to the closer. Brown with a screen. Here's Newton. And the three off target.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
And Caro no good.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. How about Paolo Banchero, coach? What a special talent. The first overall pick back in 2022, and then the Rookie of the Year.
Well, Brian, he's not just a scorer. He's a 6'10" playmaker, and getting that out of someone who plays on the front line and can also play as a small ball 5, Banchero's versatility makes him very valuable.
Orlando leading by 13. Here's Primetime. He's got 7. Portland with a rebound. Brown's got 8 rebounds in the game.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
For Orlando, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Slim, pass to Wolf. Brown with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the drive. Count it. Good. Wolf's got 12.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Dub. He's got 6. Pass to Rizachet. From deep. Portland with a rebound. Brown's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Wolf. He's got 12. Slim, pass to Wolf. Orlando with the rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Wolf. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Brown, a screen on Banchero. No good from outside.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And he lobs it up top.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Portland trails by 17. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Wolf. 12 points for him. That one drops for him. Newton's got 10.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineup so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Then you know what to do. Show us your moves. Keep on dancing.
He's checked in for Portland. And let's quickly glance at who in this year's rookie class is leading their group in blocks this season. Here's primetime. 7 points in the game. And he drives in. And he banks in the layup. Primetime's got 6 in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Well, he was scuffling with his shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Here's Wolf. He's got 12. Pass to Slim. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. 5 on the clock. Here's Newton. They shoot again, and it's good on the lay-in. Newton's got 12 points in the game.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Banchero right side. Knocks it loose. Pass to Dub. Launches it. It's hauled in by Wolf. Wolf's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Newton. Gets the 3 to fall. 15 points in the game.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Cartwright passes to Dub. Banchero outside. And there's the screen. The 3. Portland with a rebound. Brown's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Newton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Number 34,
fourth personal foul, second team
And
foul.
taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, the defense hasn't done nearly a good enough job of getting back in transition, and they've taken advantage, racking up fast break points against them.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:59 left in the third quarter. Here's prime time. 12 points for him. Dorsey knocks it down from distance. Dorsey's got 21.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Wolf, good. Wolf's got 15 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
He gets it in there.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Portland trails by 15. To the right side. Here's Newton. Pass to Klingon. Here's Wolf. Cartwright with a rebound. For Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Let's go with a three. And Dorsey gets it to go. Dorsey's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Here's Wolf. Not going to go that time. Orlando leading by 18. 26 seconds left in the third quarter here. The shot by Dorsey, no good. The Trailblazers shooting 35% in the third quarter. Sharp passes to Wolf. Pass to Newton. Count the basket. Newton's got 11 points here in the second half. And so it's Orlando with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the court right now for Portland, we've got Denny Avdia. He's out there with Klingon. And it's Kamare in at the three. Last to finish the layup. Dorsey's got 28.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Henderson for three. That shot, no good. Orlando leading by 18. Speedy passes to Dub. Pass to Dorsey. Lets it go from deep. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got his fourth rebound in this one. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
Orlando foul. Number 7. Third personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. Off the outside. Clock at 6. Orlando with a rebound. Dub's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Suggs. And it's blocked. Pass to Kamari. Here's Slim. Puts it up from 12. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Now here's Suggs. Sends it home from three-point land. Suggs has got his first 3 points of the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Clingan. Pass to Slim. Henderson outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando leading by 19. Suggs with it. Henderson picks him up. Speedy passes to Dub. Slim with the rebound.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Over to the wing. Henderson for three. Nails it from three.
Well, and this is critical for Henderson's development. When he's knocking down threes with consistency, he is a problem.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Orlando. Brown, he's checked in for Portland.
One shot.
Portland trails by 19. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Here's Slim. Orlando with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Here's Dorsey. Portland with a rebound. Brown's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Henderson with it. Pass to Slim. With the teardrop. Deflected. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Brown. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brown. Orlando leading by 17. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Dorsey. And they pick up 2. Dorsey's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
The baseline, Jay. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Magic have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Rizachet. Right wing. Here's Garbage Man. Low block shot. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Henderson outside. Down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
On target from range.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. time with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Sharp, he's checked in for Kamara. The home team on D. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Henderson for three. Again, the miss by Portland. For Orlando, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Portland making the switch here.
Cartwright.
One shot.
Portland's shooting 27% here in the fourth. Here's Wolf. Pass to Slim. Sinks the tray. Slim's got 19 points.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Here's Dorsey. Lets the three fly. Portland with a rebound. Newton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Wolf. Here's Newton. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
No doubt how much those boards impact the overall outcome. You can't give them extra chances.
There's a screen. Here's Wolf. To the left wing. Here's Kamari. Off target with the three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Speedy passes to Cartwright. Fades and shoots. Garbage man's shot is off. Portland trails by 20. Pass to Wolf. Here's Kamari. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Newton. Money from 17 feet out. Newton's got 21 points in the game.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
And now, your Orlando Dancers.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Orlando with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Portland trails by 20.